Okay, are you ready to have your mind blown? If you checked yes to that box, all you have to do. Hello, welcome back to day whatever of quarantine. I don't care anymore. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Christian Thayer. My name is right there. And I'm with the marketing department, and I drop by a couple times a week, give you guys some videos on some social media marketing tips, etc. In this video, we are going to be talking about content. I know, pretty exciting stuff. Now, the way that I'm going to be breaking this video down is, first of all, I'm hopping right into it, okay? I'm not wasting any time like the Easter Bunny. We are just getting in and going, okay? There's going to be 6 forms of content, if you will, that I'm going to be talking about, and they are the following. We have the Weekender, which if you don't know what the heck the Weekender is, you're going to know what the Weekender is. We have the housing report that Dan sends out. At least I think he's still sending it out every month, especially with the current conditions that we're in. Next would be local color, right? That's going to be your farm. That's going to be your area. That's where you do the majority of your business. After that, we're going to be talking about some frequently asked questions, testimonies, and then we're wrapping it up with the biggest gold mine of them all, Pinterest. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Also, if you guys want to make sure to like this video, if you're on the Facebook page, that helps me know that you guys are enjoying the content. And then if you have any other ideas, questions, comments, concerns about future videos, like, hey, can you do a video on this or whatever, let me know. I will gladly do a video on it if I think enough people would want to hear it. Okay, so content piece number 1, which, in my opinion, during this current state of being that everybody is in right now, the Weekender is possibly the most valuable piece of information that you can give to your clients. Basically, the idea of it is home-ish projects that you can do in a weekend, hence the name, The Weekender. I know, we're brilliant. And what do people have plenty of time to do at the moment? Projects that can take as long as the quarantine. Maybe we should change the name. So technically, the Weekender is a email drip campaign that is sent out quarterly. However, that's not really what I'm going to be talking to you about today. I'm just going to be talking about the content. But what we do with all the content that we send out every quarterly is we toss it up on the weekender.online. So this has been running, I think, since late 2016, early 2017. I'm not entirely sure. Basically, all you would do is you can go in and you can see which projects do you want to maybe post about. You figure out whichever weekend post that you want to post to your social. You can grab the link. I don't know if there's little shareable icons. If there are, that works too. And bingo bango, you are giving your sphere value. When you're in there, you're going to notice that there's season-specific projects, because what we do is we send it out seasonally. So we send it out for the winter, spring, summer, and fall. It's pretty basic. Don't overthink it. There are plenty of ways that you can use this content. Like I said, you can just do the short and easy approach, which is just pasting the article onto your page. Or if you wanted to get really crazy and make me very proud, you can do a short little video on it. Next up, we have the housing report that Dan sends you every month to your email, basically breaking down the market as well as each individual county and how the whole Southeastern as well as Northwest is doing as a whole. Now, this is the most important professional content that you can put out there, because this is what is going to make you the market expert. This is the only content that I will be talking about that has to be a video. Now, don't you dare start rolling your eyes at me, okay? This is the easiest video that you will ever have to make. And I guarantee you that you will see the most return on investment with this video. With the investment being nothing, your return is going to be sky high. Because what this video that you are going to produce about the housing report will show is that you are the market expert, okay? Now you're probably thinking, Christian, I don't want to read all that mumbo jumbo. It's very confusing. No, it is broken down very Easily. As you can see right here, we have a summary page of the entire southeastern Michigan. Now, sure, that may not pertain to you, because let's say that you do most of your work in Oakland County. Boom, we have an Oakland County page. And if you're probably thinking, Christian, that's a lot of numbers, those are a lot of words, I don't know where to look at. I just highlighted everything that you can basically skim and regurgitate into a quick 45-second to a minute, maybe minute and a half long video, and boom, you are now the market expert. It's not that hard, people. Come on. What else are you doing? Just because you make the video doesn't mean you have to post the video. I know that's a crazy concept, right? And I get it, right? If you're going through all of that work to make the video, you want to at least reap the benefit of, isn't there fruit in that one? Reap the fruit? Something up you sow, reap what you sow maybe? Oh my gosh. Okay. Just please try it, okay? Just please try a video. You don't have to post it if you hate it. And if you do hate it, I'm gonna throw this one out there. If you do hate your video and you're like, how can I make this better? Send it to me. I know, crazy concept. This could be opening up a can of worms, but here's my email address, my work email address. If you make a video, upload it to YouTube, and then send me the link if you don't like it. And I will critique it. And I'll be like, here's what you could have done better. And more so on like the logistics of it, of like the lighting, of where the camera angle is, or the audio. Not necessarily you as a person. I can if you want me to, but for the most part, it's just gonna be technical. Okay, on to number 3. Okay, next up we have local color. Now with Dan's Housing Report, you become the market expert, but with local color, you become your local expert. See what I did there? I know, it wasn't even that good. I'm sorry. So by basically talking about local color, I'm talking about where you primarily do your business. So if you are crushing the game, or you used to be crushing the game, in Royal Oak or Bloomfield or Farmington, White Lake, wherever, it's probably not a bad idea to show that you actually know what the heck you're talking about. So I'm talking about making videos, now primarily videos-ish, or at least posts, about, the best bars, restaurants, what the schools are like, what the nature parks and walks and the community events and all of that fun stuff, to show that you know what the heck you're talking about. I talk about this a lot. Not everything you put out that's content related has to be real estate related. I suggest that it isn't. Granted, I will admit that it will be a little bit harder to do stuck inside, but it's something to kind of file back in the back of your head. But I guess what you could do now is, if you are able to go out and about and and I'm not saying actually go out and talk to people, more so saying go out on walks and do more of like the nature-y stuff, and even the schools. You can talk about the school districts and all of that fun stuff in your market. Next up, we have something I like to call FAQs. I know, I did not coin that myself. I am going insane. My gosh. You know, if you've been a realtor for more than a week, that when you tell somebody that you're a real estate agent, they're gonna ask you like one of 3 questions. And the biggest one is, how's the market doing? Think of all of just the general questions that you get asked and turn those into videos, or at least a post, right? For example, what's the first step to buying or selling a house? Boom. Not only is that a post, but that could be a multi-post content, because there's probably a lot of things in there to unravel and unpack. How long does it take to buy a home? Now, I'm well aware that these answers are not, boom, 30 days. Clearly, there are variables that will include in this. But guess what? People don't know that. Some other ones that I'm just gonna list off real quick are, What is a buyer's market? What is a seller's market? What kind of credit score do I need to have to buy a home? How much do I need for a down payment? What the heck is earnest money? Somebody tell me. I don't know. Should I sell before buying a new home, right? All of these things that you think are the most simple, easy, you know, and you think everyone else knows the answers to these. Guess what? People don't. The fifth piece of not a good day for words. The fifth piece of content that I suggest you throw out there here and there whenever you have it are testimonies. Sure, I'm aware testimonies may not be flowing in at this point in time, but when they do, or if you already have some backlogged that you haven't promoted yet, this is a perfect opportunity to just, gradually send those out once a week, once every other week, depending on how many you have, because this lets other people know, hey, I worked with this person as my real estate agent, and they did a hopefully great job, depending on what the testimony is. If you are unaware, but one of the vendors that we work with is Continuity Programs, and they have a testimonial piece that is able to just be auto-posted straight to your Facebook page if you have it set up. If you have questions, Continuity Programs will have the answers. I will not. Okay, are you ready to have your mind blown? If you checked yes to that box, all you have to do is go to Pinterest. I'll wait. Actually, no, do it after the video. You go to Pinterest, and then you simply search real estate infographic, where all of these lovely graphics with info on them, hence the name, will show up, and they all relate to real estate. For example, the 6 most essential homebuyer tips. That is the title of your video/post, and then all you have to do is either A, talk about your 6 most essential homebuyer tips, or you can just basically rephrase the ones that they give you on the infographic. Now, I'm not saying to just simply take this infographic and post it to your page. I'm saying take this infographic and make it your own, right? Albeit making a video from this infographic, creating a new post from this infographic. And there's no rules here, people. Anything that you want to do, obviously I'm going to suggest making a video because the script is literally already made for you. You don't really have to do much except for like an intro, outro, which is, hi, I'm Christian, and bye, thanks for watching, I'm Christian. Other than that, everything else is already scripted for you. Next one, 7 reasons to list during the holiday. The title of the video is 7 reasons to list during the holiday, and then you just simply break it down for the 7. And let's say you don't want to say all 7 because you don't like them all on the infographic, you only want to use 5. Boom, 5 reasons to list during the holidays. It is not hard. 10 home buyer mistakes to avoid. And if you like, hey, that's a lot, I don't want to do all 10, but you like all 10, break it up. 10 home buyer mistakes to avoid, part 1, and then you can do another part 2 in like a couple weeks with the other 5. I know. Something about new construction and things to be aware of. Guys, there are pages upon pages upon pages of these real estate infographics. So don't sit here and tell me that you don't know what to make. You don't know where to get your content from. I'm giving you the secret. I'm giving you the Big Mac secret sauce, okay? Here, do with it what you will, okay? Those of you that will do very well during this quarantine and just as a real estate in general, I have a hunch, will incorporate video into their social media strategy. Just a hunch, don't come at me, okay? So that is it for today's video. I hope that you at least picked up one little nugget of knowledge about content, where to find it, how to do it, all of that fun stuff. You know the drill. Stay safe, exercise. No, shoot, what is it? No, yeah, that's right. You know the drill. Stay safe, exercise, and wash your hands.